Ben Shapiro is clearly a very intelligent guy. He skipped 2 grades in childhood. He got a bachelor's by age 20. He graduated from Harvard Law School at age 23. He's clearly quick-witted. He's quick on his feet. Whatever you think of his opinions, he's a pretty good debater. And yet he's such a fucking moron that he says something like this.
So let's say, for the sake of argument, that all of the water levels around the world rise by let's say 5 feet over the next 100 years, say 10 feet by the next 100 years, and it puts all the low-lying areas on the coast underwater, right? Which, let's say all of that happens. You think that people aren't going to just sell their homes and move?
Just one small problem. Sell their houses to who, Ben? Fucking Aquaman!
And I've had this thought before, like, what even is intelligence? How are smart people this stupid? Like, can I truly respect the intelligence of someone that I consider to be so ideologically blinded? I think the colloquial way most people understand intelligence is just raw processing power. Like, oh, how well can you do math mentally? You know, 57 times 24, go. How well can you read? But I don't think this is a useful way to look at intelligence. Like, maybe you have the best road-making capabilities in the world. Okay, you can make the best superhighway ever known to man, but you could still build that highway in the middle of nowhere and it can be useless. That would mean you're a bad city planner? Okay, just imagine this was a good analogy for intelligence. Okay, the reason I'm thinking about this is because I'm working on a main channel video and I insult this guy's intelligence. It's Xanderhall. I insult his intelligence a few times. I shouldn't have done it, but I just happened and it was kind of funny.
Are you stupid or disabled, man? I can't fucking tell.
What the hell are you talking about, you absolute cretin? I was thinking about it and I think what I literally consider intelligent is just if a person thinks similarly to me. Like, it's a super conceited circular definition. I'm not even talking about they come to the same conclusions. If I can just follow what they're saying, I can see that they're trying to check their biases, that I can at least understand where they're coming from, they're being considered and thoughtful. Like, I think I get really mad and I call people stupid and I'm mean to them when I think they're being willfully ignorant, when I think they could be doing better, but they're not because it serves them in that moment to be a fucking moron. When I call someone an idiot, I think it's less of an insult on their ability and more of a moral condemnation I'm making. Like, if someone can't do math very well, I don't call them an idiot. I just say, well, they can't really do math very well. If I were to do an IQ test, I'd probably fall somewhere around average. But an IQ test in a vacuum is not really what I value. And I think in day-to-day life, most people would agree with me. When people call Sneeko intelligent, it's because they see a piece of themselves in him, in the content he makes and how he articulates himself. His messaging relates to something they connect with. He could say a million dumb things, but there's always that feeling of, oh, but he made those videos that made me feel cool. He could score 85 on an IQ test, but people would still think he's clever. And I don't think they're even wrong for that. Yeah, I don't know what the point of this is. I guess it's like every other video on this channel. It's just random jumbled thoughts I had I'm just putting out there. All right, see ya.